Hello and welcome to Amazing Thoughts and Stories. I'm Clifford Leslie. Today let's talk about the war in Ukraine. On the 24th of February 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine with the aim to take over the entire country. The question is, why would a nation feel the need to invade and take over another country in the 21st century? Throughout ancient history and even modern history, the world has seen the rise of empires which sought to conquer and exert control on other smaller states. Some empires which ultimately dominated the world during the time are 1. The ancient Babylonian Empire, founded around 2300 BC and ended in 1531 BC. 2. The Egyptian Empire, which lasted almost 30 centuries from 3100 BC to 332 BC. 3. The Roman Empire, which was founded in 625 BC and ended in 476 AD, though its influence in the world continued long after that. And 4. The British Empire, which saw its beginning in 1490. The British Empire was the largest in history and spanned across the entire globe. The sun never set on the British Empire. The British Empire ultimately came to an end before 1969 as more states gained their independence. All these empires exerted their influence all over the world, but they were not the only empires that expanded by taking over or controlling other lands. There were others, among which was the Russian Empire. The Russian Empire was founded in 1721 with Emperor Peter I as the emperor of all of Russia. Before talking about the Russian Empire, let's talk about how Russia originated in the first place. Many people don't know that the area known today as Ukraine is where Russia actually originated before expanding eastward. At first, their desire to expand was merely motivated by the search for a natural border which could help deter their enemies in an event of an invasion. This was as a response to an earlier invasion by the Mongols who had taken over their land to the east. After acquiring some defense technology from their European neighbors, the Russians were able to fight back against the Mongols. After defeating the Mongols, they continued expanding towards the east until they came across a mountainous area which could better serve as a deterrent against their enemies. But later on, the Russians just decided to continue expanding until they got to the place known as Alaska today. Russia later on sold Alaska to America for $7.2 million in the year 1867. This explains why the map of America looks like this. In the course of the expansion and growth of the Russian Empire, Russia saw the rise and fall of several emperors and empresses, and several wars fought to conquer other kingdoms. In 1917, Russia became a republic after the Russian Revolution. This marked the end of the Russian Empire. In 1922, the Soviet Union, or the USSR, was formed. The Soviet Union was a socialist country that built towards a communist society. It consisted of Russia, Georgia, Belarus, Lithuania, Estonia, Uzbekistan, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Moldova, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Latvia, and Ukraine, altogether making it 15 states. By 1991, the Soviet Union could no longer hold itself together, so it collapsed at the end of the Cold War. And consequently, all the other countries, including Ukraine, became separate from Russia. When Vladimir Putin became president of Russia in the year 2000, he made it his life's mission to reunite all the former Soviet states. He demonstrated this by invading Georgia in 2008, Crimea, a part of Ukraine, in 2014, and now he wants to take over the whole of Ukraine. With all these facts, do you think Russia's claim on Ukraine is justifiable? Please leave your comments on that in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something today. My next video is going to be a priceless gift. Actually, it has nothing to do with what my channel is all about, but it's something you're most certainly going to benefit from. I'm actually preparing a priceless gift for all my subscribers, and I bet you don't want to miss out on that. So please subscribe right now. Subscribe. It's not going to cost you anything, you know. Just touch that red button down there. Yeah, you're going there. Yeah, the red button. Yeah, uppercase letters all in red. Yeah, okay, you just did. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really hope I'm gonna see you again. Thank you so much. Bye bye.